Amid the BRICS alliance de-dollarization efforts, one finance expert has recently proclaimed that the US is currently in recession as the country's debt issues persist. Daniela Di Martino Butti, the CEO and chief strategist of QI Research, recently discussed the concern facing America's economy. Speaking to Fox News, Di Martino Butti stated that the country's economy was not in good shape. Moreover, she noted that the labor and economy figures from the state of California show that a recession probably set in last October, and also at the start of June, the inflation figures were viewed as a critical data set to inform the Federal Reserve's next move regarding interest rates. May's subsequent data showed that inflation fell to 3.3%, a marginal decrease from a month prior and still far ahead of central bank's long-held 2% target. That has only compounded the geopolitical pressure that the country is facing, specifically from increased efforts to circumvent the US dollar for international settlement. Yet things could be set to get far worse amid BRICS activity against the US dollar. One finance expert has stated that the US is already in recession with a federal debt crisis looming. Di Martino Butti discussed the growing use of oil by major corporations and small businesses. She referenced a Duke University study that revealed that 75% of companies are cutting jobs and replacing them with generative artificial intelligence. Moreover, 44% of small companies enacted similar layoffs. Jobless claim data is expected this week and should provide a more accurate picture of the market's position. Di Martino Butti predicts that the data will further show a continuation of the trend, showing increased jobless claims. These decisions have only increased pressure on the labor market, with tech continuing to embrace oil. Those would only be met with greater concern regarding the US dollar, especially in its battle against the BRICS. The US debt is expected to surpass $35 trillion in the next several months. Indeed, recent reports show that percentage share of US treasuries held by foreign entities has declined in recent years. Today, that share is down to almost 23% after being as high as 34% just 10 years ago. So you see, this is one of the reasons that the BRICS have been pushing for their de-dollarization agenda. One of it is the US debt, because the US debt has a way of affecting these both developed and undeveloped or developing countries' native economies. It has a way of affecting the local currencies in this country. So you can see what is happening. Yes, I just hope that the BRICS will remain steadfast. They will remain unshaken by whatsoever step their opponents will be taking in terms of stabilizing the US dollar or trying to address this looming debt crisis in America. Because if the BRICS manage to win this war, the dollarization war, is going to help a whole lot of countries to regain their economic freedom. It's going to help a whole lot of countries' native economies. It's going to help a whole lot of these developing countries for them to be able to build hope back in their local currencies. Is going to encourage a lot of youths, the younger skilled generations, to remain in their country and help in building their countries instead of moving to the west in search of better lives.